in the heart of Lagos, in a cozy little house painted the color of the sun, lived the Adebayo family. There was Papa Adebayo, a man whose laughter was as loud as his love for his family. There was Mama Adebayo, whose cooking could turn any frown upside down. And then there were their two children, 10-year-old Femi and 7-year-old Sod. Femi was clever and quick, always dreaming of the newest toys and gadgets he saw in the market. Sod, on the other hand, was a quiet observer, her heart full of stories and songs. One sunny Saturday morning, as the smell of Mama's famous puff puff filled the air, Papa Adebayo gathered his children in the living room. He held a small, beautifully carved wooden box. "My children," he said, his voice warm and steady, "I have a special task for you. Your grandma a few villages away is not feeling well. I need one of you to take this box of special herbs to her. It is a long journey and it will take the whole day." He looked at them both. "The one who does this will receive a wonderful reward when they return." Femi's eyes lit up. A reward? He imagined a brand new football, or maybe even that shiny toy car he'd been wanting. "I'll go, Papa. I'm the oldest and the fastest," he declared, already picturing his prize. Sod looked at her brother, then at her father. "Papa, I want to help Grandma feel better," she said softly. Papa Adebayo smiled. "All right, you will both go, but you must work together. The journey is not just about speed, but about care and wisdom. Remember that." He gave them each a small bag with some water and roasted groundnuts for the journey. Femi grabbed the wooden box eagerly and sprinted out the door. "Let's go, Sad. If we hurry, we can be back before dinner." Sod followed, her small legs trying to keep up with her brother's long strides. The path to their grandmother's village wound through busy market streets, then quiet lanes, and finally into a thick, green forest. Femi was focused on one thing: speed. He dodged people in the market, jumped over puddles, and didn't stop to look at the colorful birds or strange insects along the path. "Come on, Sod. You're so slow," he would call back, impatience in his voice. Sod, however, noticed everything. She saw an old woman who had dropped her yams and stopped to help her pick them up. The old woman smiled, her face wrinkling with gratitude. "Thank you, my child. May your path be smooth." Further on, they met a young boy crying because he had lost his way. Femi wanted to keep going. "We don't have time for this," he urged. But Sod couldn't leave the boy. She spoke to him gently and, remembering the way from a previous visit, pointed him back towards the main road. The boy's tears turned into a grateful smile. As they entered the forest, the path became tricky. Femi, rushing ahead, didn't see a large, slippery root and tumbled to the ground. The precious wooden box flew from his hands, its lid popping open, and the herbs scattered on the leafy ground. "Oh, no," Femi cried out, his heart sinking. His reward was slipping away. He scrambled to gather the herbs, but they were mixed with dirt and leaves. He felt tears welling up in his eyes. All his rushing had led to this. Just then, Sod caught up. She saw the mess and her brother's distress, but she didn't say, "I told you so." Instead, she knelt beside him. "Don't worry, Femi, we can fix this." Sod had been paying attention. She had seen her mother prepare these herbs before. She knew which leaves were the right ones and how they smelled. Carefully, she began to sort the herbs from the dirt. She remembered the old woman's words, "May your path be smooth." She remembered the little boy's smile. Kindness had made her journey longer, but it had also filled her with a quiet strength. Femi watched his sister, ashamed of his haste. He started to help, following her lead. Together, slowly and carefully, they managed to gather most of the herbs, clean them, and place them back in the box. When they finally reached their grandmother's house, the sun was beginning to set. Grandma was frail, lying in her bed. They gave her the herbs, and she smiled weakly. "Thank you, my children." Sod, seeing her grandmother looked lonely, sat by her bed. She began to sing a soft, sweet song that her mother often sang to her, a song about the gentle river and the strong baobab tree. Grandma's eyes brightened, and a look of peace came over her face. Femi, watching from the doorway, realized there were gifts more valuable than a new toy car. The journey back was different. Femi walked beside his sister. They didn't rush. They talked about the things they saw and listened to the sounds of the evening. They arrived home late, tired but together. Papa and Mama Adebayo were waiting. Femi immediately went to his father. "Papa, I am sorry. I was in such a hurry for the reward that I almost ruined everything. I dropped the box. It was Sod who saved the day. She was the one who was truly wise. She deserves the reward." Papa Adebayo placed a hand on each of his children's shoulders. He looked at them with pride. "Femi, admitting your mistake and recognizing your sister's wisdom is a great reward in itself. That is the beginning of true strength." He then turned to Sod. "And you, my daughter, have shown that the greatest journey is not about how fast you travel, but how much kindness you show along the way. Your reward is the love and gratitude you gathered on your path." He then revealed the wonderful reward. It wasn't a toy or a shiny object. It was a special family dinner of jollof, rice and chicken, a feast to celebrate not just the task completed, but the lesson learned. As they sat together, sharing food and laughter, Femi understood the best prizes in life aren't things you can hold in your hands. They are the moments of kindness you share, the lessons you learn, and the love of your family. And that was a reward they could all share forever. And so, the Adebayo family teaches us that haste without thought can lead to trouble. But a journey taken with a kind heart brings its own beautiful rewards. The true treasures in life are not what we get, but what we give. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories. See you next time.